Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, it's a bad day for Starmer. He's been criticised and he won't like that. He's been told to shape up or ship out, and I don't think he's capable of shaping up, so I think he better ship out. People have said that it can't go on like this. We need change. We need to improve things. Things are getting worse all the time. And the people saying that are in his own party. Now, he's had this little shuffling about, but, not much of a reshuffle, is it? He's not sort of lost anyone big. He's a couple of little faceless wankers have gone and brought a few faceless wankers in. But the main players are still there on the board. They're just sitting in different positions. He's hoping that if he moves them around like that, they'll eventually find a job they're good at. But here's the thing. Spoiler, they're not good at anything because they're all bloody useless. None of them have ever done a day's work. And of course, he's also pushing for growth, and that isn't going to happen either because he's got old Lego Head sitting in number 11. She's not only useless, but she's admitted to herself she's useless. She knows she's useless. She had a little cry about it in Parliament over how useless she is. And so while she's still there pretending to be the Chancellor, he's had to put in an even bigger tax loon in the form of Bellend to take over. So Bellend is the Chancellor in reality. She's just a figurehead, so that we've got the first female Chancellor and little girls will grow up looking up to her. No, they won't. They'll despise her. They despise everyone. But the criticisms are coming. It can't go on, they say. You must change your policies. You must get more in line with the people or we're all finished. And who's saying this? Two people. Two people are criticising Starmer. One is Sharon Graham, head of Unite. Not surprising. She loathes him. And the other, well, the other wants his job. Emily Thornberry. She also wants to run, as I did in an earlier video, for deputy leader. That would be his worst nightmare. She's another one. She cannot abide Starmer. She hates even being in the same room as him. And for once, and the only thing I think I can ever agree with Emily Thornberry is, yes, I too would hate to be locked in a room with him. If I was locked in a room with him and 3 Rottweilers and I only had one gun, a gun with one bullet, I think I'd shoot myself. That's on the hope that the Rottweilers eat him, in case you're wondering. But yeah, it's awful. It's an awful party. But if you, as Labour leader, are actually loathed by Emily Thornberry, who herself is entirely loathsome, it must be bad. And of course, all the backbenchers, they don't want him there anymore either. They can't abide him. There's so many people hating him and so few on his side. They're all. I actually think that there's probably, of the 410 Labour MPs, there's 409 of them who'd like to see a different leader, and about 40 of them who think that it should be themselves. Work on that one. But the left are gearing up. The left are absolutely out to get him now. It's quite clear. The overhauling of the strike rules that he's tried to put in, the cutting of the welfare he's tried to do, it doesn't matter, does it? Every policy is on the wrong side. Pat McFadden, who's generally seen to be someone who supports Starmer, was trying to launch another sort of trim the benefits bill policy, and he's getting so much pushback on that he's even thinking of asking to step down. He doesn't like the abuse. This is a rumour I've heard, but they're all being abused. You've put Jonathan Reynolds out there, and he's gone out of business, hasn't he? This is the man that lied and told everyone a solicitor he wasn't. They put Peter Kyle in. I mean, what kind of improvement is that? And he says, oh, well, we'll get it right this time. Should have had it right first time, mate. You've had 14 years to prepare for government, and this is as good as you can do. You don't deserve government. It's awful. They're a busted flush. This is the problem. There's no one capable of taking over from Starmer because they're all worse. But he's got to go. What do we do? As normal people, what do we do? I mean, yeah, we could march on. I'm not saying do it, I'm saying don't do it. But we could march on Parliament and have a revolution, of course. It's worked for other countries before. But is that what we want to do as a nation? I think not. Is it what's likely to happen? Possibly, if this lot keep on. They are absolutely useless. And we can't have Emily. Can't have Emily Thornberry anywhere near power. She is such a bigoted, horrible, oafish woman. But what do you do? Let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.